Okay, today it's time for a live reaction. Can you guess what it is? Well, actually, you'll have seen in the title and thumbnail what it is, but, I actually have not watched this yet, so I have no idea what to expect. Still, thanks to Grey Cat on Discord for the heads up that this is out. Okay, let's take a look. There she is. Oh, I need more volume. Let's hear that cat noise again.
Off the trail, Everest won't fail. Come on, crew.
There she
Follow
is.
that snow pup.
Let's wait for a good shot of her face. Okay, and there we go. So, yes, Everest is next to appear on Rubble Crew. That does mean not the orange one. Yep, I'm sorry. It looks like in the pecking order of things, as with the specials, it looks like Everest's been given slightly higher priority than poor old Zuma. She looks Rubble and Crew-ish. Can't see her teeth yet, but I expect they're a little bit scary. And she's kind of pointy, but the fur looks good. She looks kind of compact compared to how she usually looks on Paw Patrol. And the textures are fine, but there's, as usual, something a little bit uncanny about a Rubble Crew incarnation. Let's continue. Honestly, if I'm being fair, I should pause it when she's going, oh, because she looked a lot cuter. Yeah, the determined face was not helping. She does look still a little, I guess, ratty? I would want to say vermine, maybe vulpine, maybe a little fox-like. She just doesn't quite look as rounded as she usually does. She looks more kind of pinched and pulled forward. And, much like Rocky, she's made sure to put her black lipstick on before coming on the show.
Found it!
Snowcat looks good. Yeah, nothing to complain about the vehicle. But yeah, not sure what the plot is here. Obviously snow-related, unsurprisingly. And let's see what she's found.
Found what?
They have the same question. Okay, this was a good time to pause by accident. Her head looks strangely out of proportion. I guess that could partly be just foreshortening because she's very close to the camera. But yeah, her body looks very kind of small. She looks a lot more kind of hefty than she looks here. Here she looks a bit like a bobblehead.
Just what I suspected. Check it out, a giant paw print. Giant paw print?
Berkeley Silverman, of course, is providing the voice. Wouldn't quite feel the same without her. Sometimes there's a little bit of difference between the shows, from Rubble Crew to Paw Patrol, but not generally with these guests. That's mostly a Rubble thing.
I don't see it. That's because you're standing in it.
Whoa! Everest? What sort of animal makes a paw print this big?
Okay, so I'm interrupting what sounds like it's gonna be something we heard about in previews for Paw Patrol as opposed to for Rubble Crew. We'll see, but I can almost guarantee this is not a footprint made by a creature. It's quite clearly going to be the big twist that these are made by, I don't know, a surfboard and 3 oranges or something like that.
There's only one animal with paw prints this big, and that's Jumbo Paws.
Okay, maybe not. I was thinking of an abominable snow pup. Turns out it's Jumbo Paws. Anyway, we've paused on another big close-up. I didn't really like how she looked being sneaky here.
With paw prints this big.
Doesn't quite look like herself, even pulling this kind of face, but I don't hate it. And fur continues to look good. Actually, compared to the bulldogs, she's got much longer, fluffier fur, and credit to Jam Filled, that fur looks great.
And that's Jumbo Paws.
Okay, I'm coming around to this. This doesn't look bad. Not sure I'm that intrigued by this mystery, but I feel like I'd watch this and not find it particularly insufferable. We'll see when the full episode comes out.
Jumbo Paws!
Jumbo Paws!
Someone made quite a bit of effort with that particular shot, and I'm not sure it was to the great benefit of the fluidity of motion. I respect, as an animator, them making her snout kind of rotate a little bit, but I maybe looked a little too cartoony. Wheeler, however, always looking cute when a little bit nervous.
Jumbo Paws!
Jumbo Paws!
Jumbo Paws!
Yeah, I respect the effort, but found it a little bit strange. Everest also tried to scare kids, tried to scare the other pups in her recent appearance on the main show, so it's kind of an interesting echo of that. Although, arguably, she's not trying to wind them up here, she's just expressing what she genuinely thinks. But in a kind of creepy way.
She's a mysterious, legendary snow creature that lives way up here on Crane Peak.
Yeah, Everest being a little bit too extra there. I get that it's the style. They like having this kind of sudden, fast moves when people are being very expressive, when pups are being very expressive. But I don't feel like it doesn't quite feel like how Everest would usually do things.
Legendary snow creature that lives.
Wait, let's get all three of her little sudden movements.
She's a mysterious,
Yeah, I don't know who that is, but I'm not convinced it's Everest.
legendary snow creature that lives way up here on Crane Peak.
Whoa! With paw prints that big, she must be huge!
Nobody.
Wow, Charger's starting to sound quite grown up. Yeah, I'm kind of done with Everest doing this bit now. It's not feeling very authentic, and it's not feeling very Everest. It's entertaining, to a degree, but it's not making me think they've nailed this character at all. Quite the opposite.
Nose charger because no one's ever seen her before. All we do know is that she has.
Why do they like putting the camera so close to her face? I feel like they want to show off their accomplishments with the nice texturing they've done. She looks very small here as well. She looks smaller than Rubble, and that's not right. I do quite like Wheeler's expression here, though, and all of their little hats are very cute. Let's look at the camera getting right up her nose again.
That big? She must be huge!
Nobody knows Charger because no one's ever seen her before.
Yeah, your grooming is top notch. Very good, Jamfilled. But can we not do this with the camera quite so much, please?
All we do know is that she has extra big paws, which she uses to make extra loud thumps.
The bouncing is cute.
Extra loud thumps.
Well, maybe if we can find Jumbo Paws!
I feel like the snow should be getting shaken out of those trees. That would have shown real effort being made. Because if the ground's shaking, the branches should be getting snow shaken off of them, and all you have to do is a little smoke sim. It would be a really nice effect for not that much effort, but they didn't do it.
We can ask her to stop dumping!
Hey, look! More giant paw prints! Good call, Mix!
I can't quite figure out what they are. I'm certain they're not actual paw prints. I think Surfboard and Three Oranges is not actually the likely real answer, but I'm entirely sure the funny twist is there something else altogether. Everest definitely doesn't look big enough. She looks much too small compared to these bulldogs, who are generally pretty small, They do have outsized skulls, but generally, it feels like Everest is about, I guess, a fifth too small. She needs to be just sized up a little bit. But out of all the Rubble and Crew models, yeah, her and Sky's, I'd say, probably look the best. But she's not being made to move quite right. The way she's moving is shaking me out of my familiarity, so she doesn't quite feel recognizable. She feels like somebody else, but it's not because of the model, it's because of the way the model is being animated.
This trail should lead us right to her. Come on.
I know they're going to their vehicles, but that just looked like they just denied her. It looks like she went, come on, and they all just went, nope, and went the other way.
This
Let's
trail
look at that
should lead
again.
us right to
That made me
her.
laugh.
Come on.
Nope. I guess that's going to end here. A little bit more.
So that thumping is coming from a creature called
What's it called? Speed
Jumbo
Master.
Paws.
So it's not hindering. Ugh, Mr.
Pull
McTurtle.
yourself together, Speedy. Well, Mr. McTurtle, if we want to be the heroes of Builder Cove, and we do, it's up to us to get rid of that huge pod monster. Okay, we must be brave.
I could do without Mr. McTurtle, I must say. I almost thought when we saw them that actually it would be the marks were left by Mr. McTurtle's like shell and maybe chin and front legs, but I don't think that's the case.
Or, you know, maybe we need to be a bit braver than that.
This way.
Okay, we're getting some more. Continues. Hey, she looks really nice here. You can't kind of tell the scale because she's in the snowcat. She doesn't look like too small. You can see that her head maybe looks a bit too big for her body. She's got her black lipstick, but that looks totally fine here. And, yeah. Generally, I think this is the thumbnail shot. I'll react and put this one as the thumbnail. Oh, wow!
Hey, Rubble and Crew. Follow those jumbo
It's quite comical when they don't have an ultimate vehicle, so the size of their vehicles are just totally dwarfed by the enormous Rubble and Crew rigs. Look at her little teeny snowcat.
paw prints. Oh, there's another. And another. And Cliff, look out!
Everest, that's very irresponsible driving. Who gave these pups driving licenses?
Phew, that was close. You see.
Not a particularly, like, adrenaline, heart-thumping moment. But hey, it spices the moments up a bit. This mud, these mud splatters, they look pretty perfect, actually. I think that Rubble and Crew, a lot of what I don't like is kind of in the town. So when it's just snow and natural expanses, you can see the things that Jamfeld actually do really nicely. And yeah, I'm gonna putting mud spatters all over the bottom of the vehicle pretty high on that list, because that looks fantastic.
Saved my snowy hide, Mix. You're snowy welcome.
So it's more like they're on ice rather than snow, but look how her paws kind of slip. I think that looks pretty nice.
You're
Right there. Do any of the others have
You saved my
a little
snowy hide,
slipping
Mix.
animation?
You're
Yes,
snowy
Mix does as
welcome.
well. I kind of like how it takes them a second to stop there, although if it's that slippery, arguably she would probably have slipped as she landed from the snowcat. But I'm going to make allowances for that because I think that
We
little
hide,
cute
Mix.
moment of slipping when they stop here
You're snowy
is pretty
welcome.
adorable. Okay, that's it, right? That's the end of the Everest clip. Yeah. So, okay. I'll watch that. When the full episode comes out, I'll tune in. I think I heard somewhere that Everest was going to get a Rubble and Crew episode before Zuma did, if Zuma ever does. But I can't remember where that was. I feel like somebody told me, but I don't feel like it was like from a leak or anything like that. It seemed to be hinted at somewhere, but I don't really pay attention to Rubble Crew unless one of the Paw Patrol pups shows up, so I don't honestly remember where that happened. Anyway, tell me your thoughts. Let me know what you guys think about Everest. Let me get her back on the screen. How far back did I go? Okay, there we go. Looks pretty good there. Let me know what you think about this. I think her model, broadly speaking, looks good. I think there are some very nice things that we saw here in this short clip. I'm not particularly intrigued by the mystery of the giant creature that's making thumping sounds. There's obviously going to be some alternative explanation, and everyone's going to go, oh, that's what it is, ha ha ha. I can't actually predict what it is. Maybe I'm being stupid, but yeah, I don't think I have enough information just yet. And Everest looks pretty good, technically, very nice with the fur and the way it's groomed. Body may be a little bit too small for her head, which is throwing me off a bit, and mostly it's the way she's moving. If it's just kind of contained within a scene where she's kind of freaking the other pups out with a story of something scary, probably it will be fine. But if she moves kind of idiosyncratically and distractingly through the whole episode, I may find it a little bit harder to like. But I probably have the least objections here of any Rubble Crew depiction. So yeah, hopefully when this comes out, it'll impress. Let me know what you guys think too. Why not click here for my review of when Rocky showed up in Rubble Crew, or click here for, how about a fan animation that Everest stars in? Oh yeah, I should be finishing my new animation tomorrow as well, so please look forward to that, and I'll see you guys again next time.